Hello, and welcome to today's book chat. So today I'm going to talk to you about the novel Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng. So just to set the scene, this novel is written about a family, and in the very first sentence of the novel, we learn that the family's eldest daughter, Lydia, is dead, but that nobody in the family knows it yet. So the first few pages, the first few chapters, maybe even of this novel, were just amazing. They blew me away. The similes, the metaphors, the deep resonance that the author was able to put into the book, which really set the scene, was amazing. I actually stopped a few pages in and told my husband about it and was just like, oh, I can't believe this. Is there any way this author can actually maintain this throughout the book? And she didn't, but that's okay because I feel like if the whole book had been that intensely amazing, it would have been just too hard to get through. But the resonance, sorry, the feeling that was initiated in those first pages did carry through the book. So in the novel, this family happens to be a mixed race family. The father is Chinese American, the mother is Caucasian American, and so their three children, Lydia, the eldest, son Nathan, and a youngest daughter Hannah, are mixed race. And in the small town where they are, this is not a very common thing. So these children and the family in general suffer through racism, through stereotypes, but the stereotypes actually go a lot further than just the race issue. The mother is a woman who wanted to be a doctor at a time in history when being a doctor for a female was something very uncommon, and this plays a strong thread throughout the novel as the family tries to figure out what happened. Why did their oldest daughter die? And so a lot of this has to do with pressures, with expectation. Both of the young woman's parents had really strong expectations for her. And through the novel, we get to hear where those expectations came from, how they influenced this eldest daughter, how they continue to influence their other two children. And throughout, we hear everyone's perspective on what happened, how they got to the point where they are. Ooh, that was probably a spoiler. That throughout the novel, we actually get to see the perspectives of all the characters, all the family, and to really see and feel how all the expectations, all the societal pressure, all the family pressure, the parents living vicariously through their children in some circumstances can have such a strong effect on family dynamic. And so usually I'm not a very big fan of omniscient narration, but in this novel it actually worked and I enjoyed it. And I found myself deeply thinking about the choices that we make, the choices that people make in general, why they make them, how insecurity can play such a strong role, and how it can really damage lives in general. This is Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng, and I don't actually have the cover. I tried to put it up on my phone, but the light isn't making it visible, so we'll just let that go. If you go over to my website, you can see a picture of the cover, you can find some links, and if you're interested in this book, I would recommend you check it out. It's an interesting story. With a lot to think about. And if you are familiar with me and my writing at all, my kind of tagline is fiction full of thought, heart, and hope. And this book definitely has a lot of thought. So if you check it out, come back on over, leave some comments, let me know what you think, and have a wonderful day. Bye.